እንደምን ዋላችሁ። ይህ ስታንዳርድ ነው። በኤክስትሪም የተዘጋጁ የማቲክ ጥያቄዎችን ነው የምናየው ማለት ነው። ከዛሬ ደግሞ ጀምሮ ከሂስትሪ ነው ጀምሮ 308 ላይ እንጀምራለን ማለት ነው።
Which subfield of history is the most studied in Ethiopia historiography? A. Environmental history. B. Political history. C. Social history. D. Economic history. መልሱ የሚሆነው ማለት ነው B ነው፣ political history. Question number 2. What was the mandate of heaven in Chinese history? A. Trust in the just nature administration by Confucianism bureaucrats. B. Believes that it is only kings who had the support of the gods that ruled. C. Believes that China should be ruled only by the Han. D. A classical masterpiece of the Chinese literature. ስለዚህ አሁን ደግሞ ምንድነው መልሱ ማለት ነው? መልሱ B ነው። A believes that only kings who had support the gods that ruled የሚሆነው መልስ ይሆናል ማለት ነው። The mandate of heaven ማለት ይህ ነው። Question number 3. Which text inspired Kasa Haile to take the throne name of Theodorus? A. መስፍነ ሄኖክ. B. The Confessions of Claudius. C. ፍቅረ ኢየሱስ. D. The Glorious Victory of Medicine. ጽዮን መልሱን እየመለሳችሁ The answer is C. That means ፍቅረ ኢየሱስ. The next question is question number 4. Which did the Italian invest heavily in the road building during their occupation of the Ethiopia? Because they went to A. Improve the life standard of the people. B. Facilitate the movement of the troops. C. Encourage rural-urban migration. D. Encourage the flow of tourists. ስለዚህ መልሳችን የሚሆነው ማለት ነው ፖዝ እያደረጋችሁ መልሱን መስራት ትችላላችሁ። እኛ ግን ለፍጥነት ሲባል ከሁለት ሆኖ ነው መልሱን የምናሳያችሁ። The answer is B. Facilitate the movement of troops. Question number 5. What was the most important transformation mankind achieved during the Neolithic Revolution? A. The beginning or the producing clothes. B. The introduction of iron works. C. The use of stone tools for the first time. C. No. The addition garage. A. The beginning of or producing clothes. B. The introduction of iron works. C. The use of stone tools for the first time. D. The beginning of the food production. መልሱን እየመለሳችሁልኝ መልሱ D ነው። D. The beginning of the food production የሚለው መልሳችን ይሆናል ማለት ነው። Question number 6. What was the impact of the story of the priesthood John of the Indians on the Ethiopian foreign relation of the 5th century? A. It increased Turkish hatred and animosity towards Ethiopia. B. Attached the Turkish to the establish closer relation with Ethiopia. C. It attracted the Portuguese to establish closer relation with Ethiopia. D. It shaped the religion policy of the Portugal toward the Ethiopia. መልሱን እየነገራችሁ እንግዲህ መልሳችን የሚሆነው C. It's attracted the Turkish to establish closer relation with Ethiopia. የፕሪስተር ጆን ኢንዲያስ ኢምፓክት of story ማለት ነው። So question number 7. Napoleon Bonaparte continental system was aimed at A. Forming a common front with the allies with such as Russia and Prussia. B. Spreading the idea of equality and rules of law in Europe. C. Promoting the idea of free trade throughout Europe and North America. D. Breaking British resistance against Napoleon Empire. መልሱ የሚሆነው ማለት ነው answer is B. Question number 8. An objective proof that a Congress of Vienna was an achievement for the global peace was that it A. helped to gain right for Napoleon Bonaparte an invader and enemy of peace. B. helped the continent of Europe to avoid a major war for the coming 100 years. C. settled for the Dutch Republic under the United Kingdom of the Netherlands. D. restored all peace-loving monarchs of Europe back on their thrones. The answer is B. helped the continent of Europe to avoid a major war for the coming 100 years. Question number 9. Which one of the following country was the lead slave trading nation in 18th century but took the early initiative in abolitionist movement of 9th century? A. Portugal. B. Spain. C. Netherlands. D. Britain. The answer is D. Britain. በብዛት እየወጡ ካሉ ጥያቄዎች ውስጥ የዘጠነኛው ጥያቄ በሰፊ ሁኔታ እየወጡ ያሉ ናቸው። Question number 10. Where was the official declaration about the establishment of the United German Empire made? A. Palace next to the Brandenburg Gate. B. the medieval castle in the Prussia. C. the French palace at Versailles. D. historic church of Wittenberg. The answer is C. It's called the French palace at the Versailles. Who were the people involved in the making of the famous mortar Sevastopol? A. They were all professional craftsmen who came from Europe. B. All of them were local craftsmen paid by imperators. C. Some of them were missionaries who originally came to teach the gospel. D. They were artisans formerly involved in the construction of the Suez Canal. Question number 11. Answer is C. Some of the word missionaries were originally came to teach the gospel. Question number 12 and the last question. Which of the following ministries proved to be most influential and powerful in the early years of post-liberation Ethiopia? A. The Ministry of War. B. The Ministry of Finance. C. The Ministry of Education. D. The Ministry of Fame. So, for this answer is B. The Ministry of Finance. ስለዚህ ቀጣይ ያሉ ጥያቄዎች አሉና ሌሎች ጥያቄዎችንም እንሰራለን አብረን ማለት ነው። እንግዲህ እየገፋንበት እንድንሄድ ላይክ፣ ሼር፣ ሰብስክራይብ ማድረግ እንዳይረሱ። ቻናላችን ለርን ይባላል። እናመሰግናለን።